Sox. Mize back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Vargas recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Acuna.
With the All-Star break coming off, this could be a tumultuous time for him. You hope he doesn't let the extra attention negatively affect his play on the field.
Now the 0-1. Right side. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Right fielder
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox 2. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ryan Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air down the left side. Montgomery moving under this one. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're still out in front 5-2. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field, Jackson on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
To the right side. Toss to Alonso. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
First baseman, Munetaka.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Smoked on the ground, a second. Toss to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next.
Right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Mydroff tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Oh. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now Colton Cowser. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Orioles set down in order. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox 2. Back at right field, bottom of the 6th, Colson Montgomery. Step. To the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Kyle
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And now it's even up.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Montgomery gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. One away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
One out man at first. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Luis Acuna.
First pitch just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
No, he's in there.
With a stolen base.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Montgomery on his horse around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Casey Mize is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, Tyler Wells.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Man at first, Tristan Peters getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Thorpe.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
That's a ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first, Murakami throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Oh.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's swung the swing. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman Russ Baldwin.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Chase Mydron.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, number 17.
So up next, Sam Antonacci. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The White Sox with the tying run at the plate, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Inside move to second. Baldwin back on a dive. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Wells is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Coming on for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And that one fouled off. Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved the run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit, and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
Stepping in, Colson Montgomery. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. And that one finds its way through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
It in for the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Leisure.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson, known for his late inning heroics. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, right field. Peters under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
2 down, bases empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Ward wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just Runs in on those hands.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two on, 2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a grounder foul first base side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball to strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Felix Bautista gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Anthony Bender gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in, Tristan Peters.
Now this guy, gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The Orioles trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a hit, and the tying run is on base.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 1-0. Up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Chase Mydra now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding play at short. Yeah! Gets up, throws to first in time. He stole a hit. Nice work from the Baltimore pen there. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox 4. You're watching back here on the south side. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Next offering is foul back. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. In the air to left center. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 down, nobody on.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Peters on his way over. And that is that. Orioles held in check there. They lead at 5-4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Left fielder, 17.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Darren Baker. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Pitch is low. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. One-run game, bottom 9. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Colson Montgomery digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late here in game 2.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boo. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Winning run at second with one away. Here in the late stages of game 2. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas. This to center field. Snags it on the run. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Here on the south side, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Clips the corner, strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first. And we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. No swing, just held it back there. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Hit in the air, right field. And that is a big first out. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and that's two.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back at right field. On to the bottom of the 10th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Gets under it and pops it up. Westberg. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Tristan Peter.
around the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Popped up. Henderson. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Helsley will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, Holiday. And we're headed to the 11th. Chi Sox held in check here. This ball game still tied 5-all. We're in the second game of this division series. Leading off. Jonathan Cannon into the game. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Jordan Westburg waiting on deck for the Orioles. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
First pitch misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Oh.
In the air, right field. Peters has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here on the south side, stepping in, Chase Maidra. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brayton Montgomery. He represents the winning run. Westberg. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Darren Baker.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. On the ground right side, Holiday. Fires in time.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman.
So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And the White Sox walk it off in game 2. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Well, the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.